Hi guys, this is Travis coming to you from MHF Enterprises Shooting Academy in Denison, Illinois. Today we're doing a little bit different kind of a video. Last year, for those of you that haven't been out and been able to experience this, I bought a moving target system from our buddies up in Canada, and it was the X1 dynamic system. It was designed to run on a pulley system that uses Paracord basically. Well, I tried it out for the first time, and while it was a pretty cool system, for the distance that I wanted to span, it just had too much droop, and I could not get the paracord because of the stretch and things. I couldn't get it tight enough to get the length of runs I wanted to do. So I did a little research, and I found out that they had actually tested running an 1/8" cable on it, and they said it would work, but they could not guarantee the longevity of the drive wheels right here that it runs through, because that's not what they were designed to accept. Long story short, I bought a huge spool of 1/8" cable, and I made multiple different lengths cable runs depending if we're running pistol classes, which would be typical little shorter range runs, or rifle matches. And I've got, my longest one is about an 81-yard long cable that we put out across at distance, and we'll shoot moving targets with that, daytime, nighttime, whenever. A lot of fun, great training, great competition. I designed my own mount system to make it a movable system and be able to get the tension I needed to with running the cable, because it is a lot more weight than the paracord, so I had to have a pretty robust system to support that. But then you got to watch, you can actually get the cable too tight, and then it won't let the machine drive on the cable just because of the cable tension. So you got to kind of find a happy medium where you have minimal line droop and it's still loose enough that your portable target will move freely. Well, I ran that system on the cable pretty heavily for a little over a year, and then sure enough, I did wear out the drive wheels. This is one of the old ones I took off. You probably can't tell, but it is toasted. It's just wore the center clear out of it to the point that it won't grab cable anymore. So I got on their website and I got looking, and they actually offer a conversion system to convert units like mine to a cable drive system, but it had a lot of parts that I didn't need, just because I'd already done all the work to be able to hook up the cable and, you know, the ends and how to tension it and all that. So I contacted them and asked if it would be possible just to get the replacement wheels that are cable designed, cable ready, and the pulling tools to pull the old cable off, or the old wheels off, and so I can put the new ones on. So they graciously sent me everything I needed and nothing extra, just what I needed to do to get my unit back up and operating again. So I've changed one of them out, and I just thought I would show you how easy it is to convert this over from the normal paracord system to the cable system. Now the new ones will say -2mm on them because they're a little bit smaller diameter to, I guess, to account for the cable thickness. And it looks like this is a little different design in here than the ones that I had originally. So it comes with a little puller that you slide over the wheel, as this would be mounted on the machine. It slides right over and teeths in, and you have to make sure you have the little puller screw centered up onto the shaft. And then it does take a 2.5mm Allen wrench to screw that in and pop the old one off. So I'm going to move the camera down, and then we'll swap one out real quick and just show you how easy it is to convert to a more robust cable drive system for this X1. Need to get this tilted down here. All right, so we're going to slide their puller on. One thing you got to watch is make sure you have it very centered, because this little shaft, your center drive shaft, has to match up with the little puller screw. That looks like that is in the slot. Feels good. Now we'll just start Tensioning this down. If it's like the last one I did, it'll pop a few times as it works its way up the shaft. There's one. Oh my, that one was so bad shape it actually broke the wheel. Let's rotate this around again and get to a little better spot on that drive wheel. It jumped that thing right up. You know you wore them out when that happens. Alright. Feels good and centered. Let's try this again. Broke it again. And the first one just popped off so nice and easy. But that drive wheel is absolutely toast. Let's try this one. Hopefully this one isn't in so bad a shape as the other ones. I'm not sure how I'm going to get that one off. There we go. That's what the first one did. Series of little pops as it's pulling it up that shaft. Now I've got that screw totally bottomed out, so what I'm going to do is back this off so I can remove my puller tool. And you see it's up, but it's not quite all the way off. So I'm just going to get my fingers around here. That is out of the way. Another junk one. Now this shaft right here has got a little flatted spot on it, kind of like a D shape. So what you got to do is find the flatted spot onto your pulley. I'm going to put that straight out just to make it easy to reference. There's my flat spot there. Make sure that feels like it is locking in the right place, and it does. Then I'm just going to press this down till it almost is bottomed out. This leaves a little bit of space between the top of this, and you can see where that center of that shaft comes up through there. And I'm going to just take a little look, a side angle, make sure it all looks lined up, and it does. I'll get that last one pulled off somehow and get it swapped out, and then it's time to go throw some cable up and test this new drive system. I'll show you some videos of the actual ends that I've designed to make this thing portable and cable friendly, and then I'll do another video a little later on at our next match, hopefully, and showing it in use. This is Travis coming to you from MHF Enterprises. Do something every day to make yourself harder to kill. We'll see you soon.